Right, good afternoon. Carrying on with my pond because I clean forgot I want to put in fish and um what are they called? Lilies in the pond. Oy, oy, oy. Right, I've just gone through my silk ribbons and I don't have any green, not a wider one. So I remembered I bought white. So I've just been colouring it with, you can do it with silk paints, but I've just been using these permanent pens, alcohol pens. So I've tried one fish. I'm not that impressed with it, to be quite honest with you. It's okay. I'm going to try another one. I should have done it more serpentine, you know, more. But anyway, I'm no artist, as we know. So I've just coloured this. So I thought we've tried together raw footage of me trying to make a leaf that looks like a lily pad. Yeah, let's see where that goes. Hope you're all having a good afternoon. It's trying to come out bright and sunny here. You are supposed to cut this into a point, but obviously I'm not bothering. Yeah, it's trying to come out sunny. If you watch my video about Sunday, we had a lovely walk first thing this morning. It was really early, but it's quite nice to get out that early. Right, I think this is dry. No, it's not. Great. Right. Let me just run this through that again. It's quite a lot coming off there. Left it for a little bit longer maybe. I don't think these are alcohol markers, but it's the only decent green I've got because the other ones are a bit limey, which is not what I wanted. Well, make do. It doesn't matter, it's only going to go through the fabric once, and if it slightly dyes it, it'll be fine. Oh well, nothing lost. Right, let's see how we go here. So I'm kind of thinking it is I need it to come into a V. So let's see if pulling that in I couldn't find any. There probably are some videos on how to do a lily. Yeah, pond lily. But this will do. Again, I get lost in the detail. I'm terrible for it. I've got to stop it because it's just slightly ridiculous. If I put I want to put a flower in there, so we'll have a fish here. Let's scoot over to the other side. I better cut that. It's going to be very naughty, but no. Let's put one here. Go over the fish ever so slightly. I love ribbon work. I must make the time to do, you know, to practice more. So I think it's very effective. Might stain it screen. No, not really. Apologies for that. Do another one here. The lilies that I used to get in my pond, they used to just come up kind of like one leaf and then a flower next to it type thing. So that's just what I'm going to try and vaguely emulate here. Right, that'll do. Let's not go mad, it's only a little piece of work. I've now got very green fingers. Stay. Okay, I'm going to take it back about the scissors. Oh, there, okay. That was just me being a pleb. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go mad. You just don't need to. Right, so with my water erasable pen, let's see if we get more of a fishy shape. So if I draw more of an S shape, we'll put its head there. And then it can come out there like that. And fins to the side. That's a bit better. Right, so I'm using up all my scrappy bits that I've got here. I've got a needle here somewhere, there it is. Yeah, if you do use silk ribbons, just dye them if you can with silk paints. It's much nicer, but alcohol markers do work just as well. So now then, I'm going to do satin stitch, and it's nicer if you have an edge around it first of all. Just running back stitch rather. So I'm trying to make sure I'm staying in screen. I think I am. Well, I've just remembered what I did on the other one was I did a filled in Lazy Daisy. Looks more. I did that for the tail and the fin as well. But it's so small. It's a bit of a... What's going on? Oh, it's grabbing the ribbon. Right, hold on. I didn't stitch those down, you see. That's me being lazy. I'm going to bring you forward because I keep going out of shot, don't I? Let me bring you slightly forward. I haven't got to worry so much then. And I do worry. There's nothing more frustrating if you're watching something and then the person goes off screen. It's like, well, what actually are you doing down there? What are you doing? Right, so that's the outline. I'm going to do the same Lazy Daisy, filled in Lazy Daisy for his fins. I did do some more flowers. I'll walk you around those. Did I do flowers or just leaves? It might have just been leaves actually. He looks much better being a bit more serpentine. He's not so rigid, bless him. Or her, whichever it is. Come on, get in the right spot. About there. Cool. Yeah, that's much better. I'm going to get a fresh piece of ooh, accidentally stitch you down while we're here as well. Because they get in the way, otherwise you're trying to pull through and you're like, well, what is stopping it? Yes, I should be knotting it. No, I'm not going to bother. It's going to have a back on it and it's going in a box. Let's not get fussy. Right, so let's check out these ends. There's quite a nice dark colour there. So let's make that the starting point. And we hopefully we'll get some sort of a variegated fish going on. Look at my lovely green fingers. There's a good start to the day. You going to go in? I hate it when it does that, but I'm determined to use it. Really? Come on. Just go. Thank you. Go over it. That's it. Right. Battle of the threads. So. Right, where are you? There you are. Okay, I'm going to start at the head. Because that one, I went in with marker pen. I just touched it with that one, just to give it a bit of colour. It's not a good fish. Let's see if we can make this one slightly better, shall we? Right. So you go to the outside. See, I've been watching Sarah Humphrey. I didn't realise the importance of doing the outline, and it does make a difference. Keep your stitches fairly close. Well, close. Try not to make the camera go funny, so I'll put it that way. This is a Perle cotton, by the way, in case you... I don't know the number because I've lost the ticket, so apologies. But it's a number 8, so, and it's probably an anchor because that's what I usually use. I think it's worth doing these little details sometimes. Sometimes I'm sort of like, oh, faff. But actually, I'm quite glad I'm doing this little detail. I thought about it last night. I thought I'd finished. I'll release the other video soon, but I thought I'd finished, but I thought, oh no, no, you didn't do your fishies or your water lilies. I'm not going to do irises. We'll pretend those are irises, all right. Sorry, Lynn. I know you're looking forward to irises. They are one of my favourite flowers. I hope to do a top 10 one day. I honestly know that primroses would be number 1. I just adore them. Partially because they used to be my mum's favourite, perhaps, I don't know. And they always remind me of her because she always used to love coming down and seeing them on the banks, and she'd be like, oh, the primroses were out, and I go, yeah, I know. She loved Devon. Just going to go over this tail with this slightly darker. Hopefully make it all merge a bit better. Yeah, oh, he's much better. I might take that one out. See, he's got more of a... Oh, he's resting. We'll just pretend he's asleep. They do lay straight when they're asleep. Oh, any excuse, Susan. I know. Oh, itchy eye. Right, let's get these... So, water lilies. What colour should we do? I just slap my tea. Sorry, I forgot I brought one up with me. Chin chin. I'm tempted to just do a French knot and then go in with the pens just to give it a little bit of veining. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. A, because I've got a piece of silk sat here, and B, because it sounds like a good idea. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Stay in shot, yeah. Stop moving, little monkey. Okay, if I double wrap it. Okay. Gonna be very naughty and drag the thread or the stuff here. Don't want to wrap it too tight. I want it to kind of spread out a little bit. It's all slipping off the table. I need another bit. You do use a lot of this, by the way, so but it's not, I don't think it's terribly expensive. I cannot remember for the life of me what I paid for these, but I know the white one in particular, I think I've got about 5 meters of it, and I wouldn't have bought that if it was expensive. So yeah, it's that was that one I used. They conveniently sent it like this, but they haven't put it in its own little wrapper. Yeah. So, because I bought the, I think that's 7mm, and oh lordy, where's the end? And the 3mm as well, in white. So I thought I can just colour my own then. There we are. Eventually we get there. I'll just do enough, maybe 2 more. Let's see. I'll sort that out later. Are we still in focus? Yeah. Well, I need to get on and do that as well. That picture. Let's do one here. Oh, come on. I might actually use the last bit. Again, I'm gonna be very bad and drag it across the back. I think I can get one more. Ooh, it's going to be close. I might just only get one wrap out of this one. or maybe no wraps. Right, we'll just do something slightly dodgy here. Let's just make a faux one there. Just wrap it around. That, my friends, will do. Okay, really happy with the fish. He went well. Should have thought when I was doing the other one that I should have gone more serpentine. Right, let's add a little bit of colour into those. Let me just make sure you're right in screen. A nice pale pink, which I think quite thick ends. That's the only worry. Let's have a look here. What else have we got? These are permanent as well. They've got a really thin end. That's very pink, that one. Maybe we'll do... No, I want pink, I think. Pink, I think. Colour are you? Oh, wrong end. Trying to think what other colours they come in. Can get blue. Let's just try the orange. Sorry, I'm getting there. No, I'm going with this red. Or am I? No, that one. Yeah, that's how long it takes me to make a decision. Right, skinny end, please. Right, sorry, my head might get under here. I'll just bring it down if I can, so you can see what I'm up to here. And that way, hopefully, my head won't get under the... Right, stay there, camera. Okay, so I'm just going to try not to get my hand in your way. It's very, very light touches because it wants to run. These were the colours of the ones I had in my pond a long, long time ago. I don't think they're there anymore. I think my ex-husband sold them all. The fish and what have you. That's it. Simple as. You can, you know, if you watch some of the proper artists that do this, they make some amazing effects. And the other thing I want to do, if it will work, is I just want to see if this will work on the leaf. Get a bit of veining in there. No, you don't want to work, do you? Pulled out this one. These are so old. I let Eleanor play with these. I was hoping the alcohol might shift the... Sorry, I'm going to have to go over the top one as well. Yeah, so they are properly well abused, these poor things. But I've had them a long time. You can just keep going with detail. I mean, you really can. Right, well, I think I'm done. I think I'm happy I got my fish in. I love him. Let me give you an extreme close-up. That is exactly what I wanted. He's a bit sort of like a stick insect, really, but, you know, he's all right. Yeah, and they're kind of, you can see the colours bleeding, and it'll bleed for a little while, and then it'll stop. So, yeah, happy with that. Glad I put them in now. So, I could turn those into irises, actually. How long have we been going? Just need to put my hand there, 30 minutes. Right, make a decision what you're going to do. I think I might do... I've got yellow flag irises in my garden at the moment. Stay. Just trying to think how I would do them. I could do yellow, yellow, and then green in the middle. Would that be right? Trying to think. I looked at them this morning as well. Let's give it a little whirl. Stay there. We'll keep you long. Oh, fiddly dee, stay still. Thank you. You're supposed to cut it into a point. If you ever do this, cut your ends into a point. I want that finer one. That'll be you. I can't see because the light is a bit bright. Right. So, I'm probably going to mess this right up. I don't know. Oh, come on. Go on. Crikey. Sort of twisting the ribbon, you can probably see that. It's suggestive. They're kind of flag irises. Oh, blimey, does not want to go through sometimes. I'll just leave that as a leaf, that one. I'm trying to think what the tops of them look like. That might do. We'll have a tulipy iris. I don't know. I'd have to go downstairs and have a look. I've got a really bad memory for things like that, so anyway, maybe we'll make that do. If you could stay still, that would be really helpful, piece of cloth. it does need, it needs a bit of green up there. Um, um, that's the same colour, so it's probably not going to show up at all. No. Oh, I don't know. Kind of is. Oh, I did wipe quite a lot off, didn't I? So that'll be why. Ooh, that's working quite well. Right, I'm going to stop now because I'm in danger of ruining it. So right, that's it. That prompt I'm going to say is done. I think the next one's out on Wednesday, so is it? I don't know. I can never keep up with this one. It's I don't know why. It's just me. Hope you enjoyed that anyway. Let me give you an extreme close-up. I'm very happy with my fishy, as I've said. So yeah, we've got a bit of a flag iris going on there. Yeah, that's it. It is done. I'm very happy with that. It looks very pondy. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.